Okay, great. So hello, everyone, and welcome to another quarterly partner news and updates webinar. In these webinars, we summarize all the important news and changes that have happened in the previous quarter that are relevant to your Resco practice. Here, we mainly cover business and marketing topics, but sometimes we share some product-related news as well. And apart from giving you an overview of what had already happened, you'll also be the first ones to hear about important upcoming changes. I'm your host, Filip, and I'm joined here by our knowledge management specialist, Silvia. And in the next 30 minutes or so, we'll be talking about the following topics. Resco Next 2022 conference preview, partner awards, what to expect, Resco Academy, new JSBridge course, Resco Field Service 2.0 for Dynamics 365, the new visual content library, and as usual, there will be room left for your questions at the end. Before we start with the official presentation, some housekeeping notes. You are all in listen-only mode, but you can share comments or questions in the chat window. The webinar is being recorded, and the recording will be sent to you in a day or two. And now that we have the formalities out of the way, let's start. We're thrilled to be organizing an in-person conference after 2 years. Because of the pandemic, we had to go virtual, which was also good. It was a great experience for us, and it allowed partners from faraway lands to attend from the comfort of their own homes or offices. But meeting our partners and customers, creating connections, and having in-depth discussions is on a whole other level in person. So we're excited to be seeing you in October in Lisbon, Portugal. It's one of my favorite cities. I've been there twice, and hopefully I'll be traveling there again in October. It's really a charismatic city, famous for its sunny weather, soulful fado music, historical streets, fantastic seafood, or delicious pastéis de nata. All in all, it's a great chance for you to combine the useful with the pleasant, as we say in Slovakia. So how would the agenda look like? Mind you, this is the preliminary agenda. It will be updated in the upcoming weeks and months to include more detail, specific customer names, and external speakers. As usual, we'll kick things off with keynote addresses, then move on to new features and possibilities of our solutions, followed by a deep dive into the challenges and solutions for deskless workers. Then we'll recognize our top partners, winners and finalists, and conclude the conference with a reception and the traditional Woodford Reserve tasting, the famous whiskey, which inspired the name of our Woodford configuration tool. I thought it would be useful to go over the usual questions we tend to get about the conference. So if you're a long-time Resco partner that already attended Resco Next, feel free to take a quick coffee break, but new Resco partners should listen closely. So Resco Next is our premier educational conference, our biggest event that we organize once per year. It's intended for both technical and business-oriented professionals, basically anyone interested in enterprise mobility, deskless workers, and workforce knowledge management solutions. And why should you attend? A couple of reasons. Get to know the detailed Resco products roadmap, learn about the new features firsthand, discuss and network with Resco experts and fellow industry professionals, and be the first to learn about strategic business mobility insights and plans. Who will be attending from the Resco side? Dozens of product, sales, marketing, support, and development team members and managers, including CEO, marketing director, head of product, sales director, channel manager, and head of support. What's the ticket price and what does it include? So currently we have a promotion. The super early bird ticket costs 250 euros, that's excluding VAT, and it includes conference program, coffee breaks, buffet lunch, evening reception, and endless networking opportunities. And on top of that, a group of 5 and more people can get a 30% discount. The super early bird ticket price is an amazing deal, in my opinion, for the amount of value that you will get. So I recommend you to head over to the conference website and register as soon as possible before the price increases. And now I'd like to run a quick poll to see how many of you are planning to attend. Please, if I could get your response. I know that it's still early to maybe have a definite answer, and that you have to go over this with your company, with your managers, but maybe some of you already have a clear idea. Okay, I think we had enough time to get a response. Let me share the results now with you. So 19% of you said yes, that's great. 35% likely no. I'm presuming these are partners from distant locations, and 46 of you answered maybe. So we're hoping that as October will be approaching, more and more of you will be decided and will be attending. Moving on to partner awards, what to expect. First of all, I'd like to recognize last year's winners. I think they deserve it. Our breakthrough partner of the year is Redkite CRM, a UK-based organization specializing in Microsoft Dynamics and Resco technologies, which they apply in the social housing sector. For the Business Impact of the Year award, it was Field Boss, our winner from Canada. It's a long-time partner of ours, and they are specialists in Microsoft and Resco technologies and in the HVAC and elevator industries. And the most prestigious Partner of the Year award went out to strategic partner from the US, Key2Act. They are an innovator in the building intelligence, field service, and construction management markets with over 600 satisfied customers. A big shout out to all three of these winners, and I'm looking forward to see if they will repeat the success this year again. So the Resco Partner Awards returned for the fourth time, and the goal is to bring greater visibility and highlight the expertise of top software integrators, recognize leading partners for their effort, results, and unique approach in the previous year, award partners who implement Resco technology and help clients around the world transform their business with advanced digital solutions and mobility. This year, the categories remain the same, starting off with the Business Impact of the Year award. It recognizes the results of a strong partnership between a partner and their client who they helped transform their business. Submissions should describe using facts, figures, and client testimonials, how you use Resco to build solutions that fundamentally improve the way your client does business and achieve success. Project creativity, strong business practices, innovation, and leadership will be considered. And any customer project implemented from September 2021 to September this year is eligible. Then moving on to the Breakthrough Partner of the Year award. It recognizes a partner that emerged and expanded its partnership with Resco since September 2021, resulting in outstanding growth in its customer base and or revenue. If you recently started working with Resco and got off to a strong start, or have been a long-time partner and reinforced your partnership, it won't go unnoticed. And the most prestigious award, Partner of the Year award, goes out to Resco's top global partner, considering the number and size of successfully implemented Resco projects. And it also places high emphasis on customer retention and satisfaction. So why should you be interested in partner awards? It can help you get increase market recognition, help you generate positive press coverage, create new and stronger business opportunities. And as for the awards and prizes, we will be featuring the winners and finalists in press releases, blogs, and other marketing content. You'll receive a marketing kit, which includes award logos, press template, designation badge, photos, and video. Then you will also receive multiple tickets to the next Resco Next conference in 2023, market development funds, and more special prizes to be revealed soon. That covers my part. I'll hand over the word now to Silvia, who will talk about the new JavaScript Bridge course, or the updated JavaScript Bridge course. Silvia?
Thank you, Filip. So good morning and evening to everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Silvia, and here in Resco, I'm part of Resco Academy. Today, I'm here to announce the launch of our new course dedicated to Resco JSBridge, the second part of Resco JSBridge series. But before we start, I would like to launch a poll as well. So give me 1 second, and I'm launching it now. So we will be curious that if you have any experience already with the Resco JSBridge. I see that we have a quite experienced audience today. It keeps changing, so I'll give you a couple of more seconds. Okay, so I think that we can close the poll now, and I'll share the results. So it looks like it's pretty balanced and distributed. So the majority of you have already some experience with the Resco JSBridge. That's good to know. But there are still some people who don't have it all, so I might encourage you to learn something new. So let me continue in my presentation. So for those who never heard about Resco JSBridge, let me give you a quick introduction. In general, we can say that it helps to level up your solution by having more options to customize UI, showing only the data that are relevant for your users, pre-populating fields, verifying inserted values, and so on. Those of you who have experience with Woodford might be asking now, okay, but I can do it in a Woodford as well. Well, Woodford allows you to tweak your application a lot by applying various rules and adjusting UI. But even Woodford has certain limitations. These limitations can be overcome by using Resco JSBridge. You can get a pretty good introduction in our first course that we have already released last year. It's the Introduction to Resco JSBridge. But now I'll tell you a little bit more for what you can find in the second part for more advanced users. So as you can see, this course is focusing more on the use of Resco JSBridge on forms and views. But you will also get an introduction on how to use Resco JSBridge within questionnaires, route plan, or lookup. Let's have a look at a couple of practical examples, because I think that it always helps to understand what's going on. So the first example you can see now on the screen. So how to effectively use onChange method using a JavaScript. OnChange method is triggered when one of the fields has been modified. So when you edit a contact and select the parent customer, then the rule attempts to copy the parent account's email address into the contact's email address. Another example, you can use JSBridge if you want to switch back and forth between HTML and the standard UI. So in our example, you can see that there is a simple HTML page that we edit to the home screen. On this custom page, we added a comment to open the account form, which means that from the simple HTML page, you can switch back to the standard UI. So you can use it even for the product presentation or customer presentation. There are no limits. The last example that I have here for you, is how to use JSBridge to change the behavior of the button that allows you to create a new record. It's that plus button in the red circle you can see on the screen. You override the basic function in a way that the new record will use the predefined field values. As you can see, they are in red circles here. So main phone, street, and the city. Obviously, there is more to discover, but we recommend to enroll in this course and try it on your own. If this topic makes you worry that anything involving coding is not your cup of tea, I just want to assure you that we try to make the instructions very clear. So most of the use cases that you can find in this course consist of a short description of the use case, a script example, and a script description, and a screenshot of the script and action. So you can actually see that what's going on in the application, how it's going to look like, what it's going to be executed, right? As always, with the new courses and also with the existing courses, the best feedback what we can get is from you. So there is a dedicated section in this course, and we would very appreciate if you leave us your comments, thoughts, ideas, because then we can shape the existing courses, and we have also material for the new one. Last but not least, I want to mention today is that our summer release is just around the corner, and you can already find the preview of our release notes on Resco Wiki. They are still subject to change, but they are nearly finalized, so you can have a look. This time, I want to point out that there are also new deprecations, so it's good to know them well in advance. So feel free to visit Resco Wiki. And that's all from me today. So I'm giving word back to Filip. Filip.
Thank you, Silvia. Okay. So the last topic for today's webinar is the visual content library for Resco Field Service 2.0 for Dynamics 365. In May, we created this valuable and much asked for resource by partners. And it's a new marketing and sales resource which your marketing team and sales teams can use to create engaging presentations, videos, landing pages, social media posts, and email campaigns. And it's available for download from the Resco Partner Hub. So I'll switch quickly over now to my internet browser to show you where exactly it's located and how does some of the content look like. So here we are at the Partner Hub at partners.resco.net, and this is the homepage. And the Resco Field Service 2.0 section is located right here. And here we have the visual content library. It's a zip file. I'll download it now. It has 40 megabytes. I'll unzip it very quickly. As you can see, it has 72 items, so dozens of great logos and visuals that you can use. For the app itself, for the product, different file formats, also vectors. Your marketing graphic team will surely appreciate that. And mainly these visuals, so key visuals such as these. With a clear background and with a classic Resco blue background. So you can use these in your website pages, you can use them in slide decks, use them in videos wherever you see fit. With and without Resco branding. So we'll leave it up to you whether you will use ours or whether you would like to add yours. And these are some screenshots from the solution. I won't go over all of them. There are dozens of them. Just wanted to give you a quick overview. And I'll leave it up to you to go over to the Partner Hub and discover for yourself. So yeah, as I said, it's been requested quite a lot from partners, so we're excited to be providing this new content for you, and hopefully you'll make good use of it. And that was our last topic, and now we have some time for your questions. I'll leave some time for you to prepare any questions if you might have. Give it a half a minute or so. Anything concerning the topics that we covered today. Okay, looks like there aren't any questions. Hopefully that means that we answered all of them during the presentation. In any case, if some questions do come up today or later, feel free to drop us a message, drop us an email, or connect with us on LinkedIn. Thank you all for attending. I hope you got something out of today's webinar. You'll receive a summary email with some useful resources tomorrow. And yeah, again, if any questions come up, feel free to contact us. Have a great rest of the day.